This week was intense. I decided to start two new podcasts absolutely from scratch with limited time and a lot of things going on in my personal life because my cousin is getting married. The marriage is literally tomorrow, and she's getting married in a satellite city which is about 2 hours away from Mumbai. So I keep traveling there every day, come back. It's crazy. It wasn't perfect. Both the podcasts are live, and that's the win. In this episode of Emogical Vlog, I'm going to share with you what exactly moved the needle for me, what didn't matter as much as I thought, and why starting is always more powerful than waiting to feel ready. If you are stuck in the planning phase, stay with me because this episode is definitely going to help you. And this entire week's journey is going to give you a perspective of how I have overcome whatever I've overcome. If this is the first time we are meeting, hi, I'm Manish Ahuja. By profession, I'm a business growth consultant and a coach. I help business owners, marketeers, sales professionals, content creators, coaches, personal brand builders grow steadily, systematically, and at scale by aligning their marketing and sales for professional growth. Emogical Vlog is a series where I document my journey, create a project every week, and share what's working, my breakthroughs, what did not work, my breakdowns, my learnings, everything. This week's project was to start new podcasts absolutely from scratch. Did it work? It absolutely did. Yes, I'm so happy to announce that. Did it fail? No. In fact, I passed with flying colors because both the podcasts are live now on YouTube and Spotify. What moved the needle for me is simple. It was all about managing, not worrying about things that can fail and focusing only on things that are in my control, having a checklist at all times and not giving up. What did not work for me this week is the overall quality isn't as polished as I would like them to be, but things will improve with every episode like they always do, which is something that I'm very happy with. My three key learnings for this week is one, absolutely I cannot insist more on this is please take bold bets. If something feels right, just go with your flow, go with the positive energy, work on your checklist, and things will keep getting better and easier as you work on them. And you just don't have to think about how things will fall in place. But if you keep working, things definitely fall in place as they have for me. If you are somebody who, if you dare to cross the finishing line, stay focused on the goal and work without letting the fear take you over, you will cross the finishing line. It's just a matter of when and not if. And the more bets you take, the more courageous you become, the more gutsy you become. I could not have ever imagined to start a podcast in a month when I started way back. But today, because I have done this over and over again, things become so much more easier for me. So things have now become systematic. I know that I'm supposed to have absolute clear positioning in place. I know I have to have my logo in place. I know this is the feature that I can use in Canva. This is the feature that I can get ChatGPT to help me with. The more you do something, the easier it gets, and the more bold bets you take, the more confidence you build in yourself, and that is what changes the game over a period of time. If I had to do this all over again, I would plan things better. But to be fair, this week I hardly had the time or the bandwidth to manage things any better because, as I said, I've been rushing to Ulhasnagar for events. I come back, I hardly get any sleep. I am managing everything as well as I can. There have been a lot of distractions, personal commitments, so there are no complaints. My entire day for a day was spent with one of my dear consulting clients who I've been consulting for over a year now. She was in Mumbai and I spent a lot of time with her. Me and my wife met her for a lunch. We had coffee. We worked on her coaching programs and we also then picked her up and we dropped her. That ended up taking an entire day. From a bird's eye perspective, everything that could go wrong this week probably did. And as I mentioned in the last episode, this was the easiest week for me to say no. I am going to take it easy this week. I don't want to work this week. I have a lot of reasons why I need to stay committed to my personal commitments, but that is not the purpose of how you do your business. You can always find a few projects. Frankly, I'll be very honest with you, life would have been a lot easier if I decided to start with just one podcast and not two. But then both the podcasts are so in sync, they are so similar in their nature, in their character, the way the episodes are going to be shot, the way I'm going to script both the episodes. So it felt a lot easier. creating these two podcasts was a lot easier because they are not polar opposites of each other. And most importantly, both of them are like this, directly talking to the camera. It does not require for me to have a lot of research work to be done because it's all me jotting down my emotions, me jotting down my points, me jotting down my thoughts and speaking it out unfiltered, absolutely raw, and I give you my hot take. I'll do my best to add the links, the YouTube links of both the episodes in the show notes of this episode, so you can go ahead and watch those podcast episodes to see what was the drama all about. And if there's any broader lesson that I have learned from this particular week, which I would like to share with you, is if you are stuck at any given point of time, if you are overthinking anything, if you are worried about anything, don't overthink, just start. Only once you start, you'll find the way. Things start getting easier, you start getting a lot more confidence with everything that goes checked in your checklist. It's magical. And of course, if you ever fail, no big deal. If success teaches you something, failure teaches you a lot more. Take calculated risks. If you feel absolutely stuck, if you want some sort of help, if you need some perspective, feel free to reach out to me. I'm absolutely easily contactable today on Instagram DM. You can connect with me, you can tell me what's stopping you. Maybe if I have the bandwidth, I can do my bit to help, but that is what it is. Before I tell you a little more about my learning or what I have in store for you for the next week, let me tell you about the brand marketing masterclass. If you would yourself want to start a podcast of your own, if you want to fix your positioning, if you want to learn about digital marketing or funnel marketing to be precise, I would very strongly recommend you to join the brand marketing masterclass. It's a masterclass that I conduct where I talk to you about why positioning is absolutely necessary for any and every business today. Today, if you don't have a positioning for your business, you don't have a business to begin with. How do you convert that positioning into a powerful brand which makes your customers want to come to you and buy from you rather than you having to work really hard to find a new customer for every sale? And most importantly, how do you design a funnel that lets only the right sort of target customers to reach out to you and connect with you for your business? If you would like to learn anything about what I've told you or everything, this will help you to set up your own business, manage your business better, get much ahead in your marketing and sales career. It's bare minimum knowledge that every working professional should have. And the best part being, a lot of the skill set is not going to be replicable by artificial intelligence anytime soon. So make sure that you register for the masterclass, and I'll hope to see you in the masterclass. You can scan the QR code that you see on your screen right now, or you can just find the link to register for the masterclass in the show notes or the descriptions below the like button of this episode. I am relieved that this has happened, and if there's anything that I would tell you, go ahead with this. Plan your projects, start, make a messy start. I am not entirely 100% happy with the way things have turned out, even for these two podcasts or the episodes that are now live. But it doesn't matter. I am just relieved. I don't know what is the next week's project going to be. I'll think about it probably on Monday morning, because at the moment life is absolutely lifing. When you're watching this episode, if you're watching it almost immediately once this episode goes live, I'm probably shedding a tear at the Vidai ceremony of my cousin or getting ready for the reception event. Tell me, how's your week been? Tell me, what was your biggest win? Tell me, what did you do this week? And if you have any idea, suggestions for me to make these episodes more meaningful, better, more knowledgeable for you, just give me your thought process, give me your comments, give me your suggestions. I would love to hear each and everything that you have to say to me. I can't wait to see you again next week. I am going to pick up another project. I'm going to share my journey with you. I'm getting more and more comfortable with all of these episodes, and I'm so happy to start documenting more value content for you with every passing episode. Thank you for your time. Thank you for staying back till the end of the episode. I'll see you again soon. Until then, take good care. Keep going, keep growing.